During quarantine, it is important for us to stick to what we know. And for many of us, that might mean foregoing travel plans and looking to do activities close to home. If you are like me and into mountain biking, that might mean hitting up your local trails. For many of us, that might be easier said than done. But what happens when you live in the Midwestern United States, and the only elevation change is a mere couple hundred feet? You'd be surprised to know that even in the heart of the Midwest, just a few miles outside of Chicago, Illinois, there is a large and very active community of single-track enthusiasts, and nearly 30 miles of single-track trail. So if you long for some single-track trails, start poking around your local area, and you might be surprised at what you find. If I found my local mountain biking heaven right in my backyard, living in the Midwest, you can too. While this will also be a guide to the Chicago area mountain biking, hopefully in this video I will show you how you can still ride your local trails even if you're not located in BC or Colorado or near any mountains. Like many places, Chicago has a dedicated organization to maintaining and expanding the trails. We like to call it the Chicago Area Mountain Bikers, or Cambr. If you're new to the area, visiting, or just getting into the sport, here are some quick tips and rules that you should be aware of before venturing into the Palos Triangle. If you're driving in, one of the best places I would recommend for parking is the Maple Lake East parking lot. This is also the primary and official mountain biking staging area, where you'll find fellow riders and maybe make a friend or two. Personally, I consider the Wolf Road lot near the center of the triangle to be the best. While deeper into the woods, this parking lot will give you quick access to many of the area's most popular trails, as well as provide great loops of single track that will always end near or have quick access back to the lot, in case you need the bail. Before you even venture out, it's a good idea to check the trail conditions. You could do this by visiting Cambr's official site or checking any of the Facebook groups associated with the area. Cambr's official policy is that you don't ride when conditions are wet. It causes ruts and damage that volunteers have to go out and repair. That might not seem like a big deal, but their time is better spent expanding the trails we love, making new trails for our enjoyment, and creating more features, not out repairing rutted out trails. Trail etiquette is also important. Remember, especially now, that our trails were designed with all riders and users in mind. Another thing to note is trails are mixed usage. Calling out around blind corners and yielding to other riders is important for all of our safety. And officially, everyone should yield to climbing riders, runners, and hikers. All the single track is multi-directional, which means that while you might prefer the way that provides the most speed of a downhill descent, someone might prefer the tough, technical climb. It's not wise to bomb down a trail on a busy weekend or to take blind corners at unsafe speeds. Be aware of your surroundings and the level of activity around you. Just remember, we're all human. We all sometimes forget. If you found this video helpful or like what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe.